Welcome back to special shout out to Kevin. If you don't know who Kevin is, that is K9K3V on Instagram and all kind of socials. Shout out to him because he will be taking over the editing for Beanbag Banter. Everybody give a round of applause to K9K3V. We love him around here, and he's gonna be doing crazy edits everywhere. I mean, fucking explosions and like birds, like bald eagles, like flying in and like dropping like an egg, and then the egg hatches, and then there's like a fucking dragon in the egg. And then the dragon starts doing sign language. You know what I mean? Like he's gonna be doing crazy edits all over the place. I mean, it's gonna be like production value from 0 to 100. So we all really appreciate Kevin. So thank you. But yeah, my name is Tmmrnight. Obviously, this is episode 8 of Beanbag Banter. I appreciate everybody for tuning in and letting me take a little bit of your time. I'm a little sick if you can't hear within my voice. I hope everything is sounding good. I hope I'm not like super obnoxious. Obnoxious. Yeah. I'm not a super good talker when it comes to being sick. My nose is probably going to be really runny and who knows. But we have some things to talk about for Beanbag Banter. So might as well kind of just get into it. But I just wanted to say, first off, today is Monday. I don't know when this will be dropping. Like I said, Kevin will be taking over kind of all editing and stuff like that. So, we'll feel it out and drop this whenever it drops. Thankfully, we have like a, small group of people that tune in. So, we're not super confined to like a certain day. But regardless, we're here. We're going to talk about some stuff. Chill for however long, and hopefully you guys are having a great day, man. I hope you guys are doing good. I'm good. Even though I'm sick, I should be taking more medicine, but it is what it is. Anyway, I have some things to talk about, but uh, I want to go ahead and start it out because I know this might lose a couple of people that, are not super familiar with UFC. But UFC White House, or I guess UFC 250, Freedom 250, whatever you want to call it, was just last night on Sunday. Crazy. I'm not going to lie. Definitely, and I think everybody can agree on this, definitely one of the best cards in the last probably 5-10 years, like genuinely, like very good card, the first card in history to have all finishes literally through every single one of the fights, which is obviously rare. Very good card from start to finish, you know super good. And I was concerned going into it. I was like, it's only what, 7 fights, 6 or 7 fights. Oh my god. It was only like 7 fights, and I was thinking, I was like, I don't know if it's gonna be like enough. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like I think most of the time I think about like how UFC cards have what, fucking 12, 13, 14 fights. Who knows? But um, yeah, I didn't know what to think about it having 7 fights. I thought, it could be cool, could be not cool, whatever. I honestly thought it was a good middle ground. I thought it was a good length, pause, and overall it flowed very nicely. I mean, they didn't waste any time from fight to fight. Like, it was very minimal, like, time in between fights. And I mean, can we just say the White House backdrop, the whole production value was insane, top notch, very well done. I mean, everything was perfect. I mean, genuinely, I don't think they fucked up anything. I mean, they had a lot of AI images and shit, and like, yeah, I mean, cool, whatever. But um, I thought it was great. I thought it was really just a sight to behold. Like the whole time I was just saying, like, wow, like this is crazy. It went, even when it came to the fights, to production value, to just how things looked, like it was just one big like wow, like holy shit. Definitely going to go down as one of the best events of all time, in my opinion. I think it was very good. But let's talk about some of the fights. So starting out, it was Diego Lopez versus Steve Garcia. I was ride or die Diego Lopez from the beginning. I was like, you know what, like this is Diego Lopez. He's fought for the title twice. He derailed the Gene Silva train. Like, what are we talking about, right? We give him number 9 ranked Steve Garcia, and you're gonna try to tell me that, oh, Steve Garcia, he has a chance. Yeah, of course. Like, everybody has a chance going in. We've for sure learned that because of the main event and because of the co-main. 100, like, we know, you know what I mean. But like, I was ride or die Diego Lopez. You know what I mean. I fuck with Steve Garcia. He's got some hands on him. He's not bad. I think like low key was just kind of fed into this a little too soon. You know what I mean. I think they could have maybe built him up a little bit more. And that's one of my main critiques with UFC recently. They've just been taking like a number 3, number 4, number 5 guy, like top 5 guy, and just giving him like a number 12, a number 9 or whatever. Like they've just been kind of just gifting people shots. It's really odd, but great fight though. Great fight. I mean, Steve Garcia looked great in the first round. Diego Lopez, turned up the heat on him. Really found his range in the pocket and just hit him with I think it was like a right hook, left hook that just like floored him, bro. And very happy about that because I put money on Diego Lopez to win by finish. So I was very happy, very up in arms. I was like, holy shit. Yeah. So, but I mean, first fight was very good. Diego Lopez is the only fighter to be able to fight on not only UFC 300, which is again one of the biggest cards of all time. Then you have UFC Sphere, which he fought on. Again, one of the most I don't want to say beloved, but look forward to card, whatever you want to call it. And then obviously White House. So it's like he's been there for each of the biggest cards and fights and stuff. So shout out to him, man. I think he genuinely is one of the most entertaining featherweights. So yeah, Diego Lopez, very fire fight. Next was Bo Nickel versus Kyle Dawkins. I don't know. I don't know what people were expecting. I mean, Bo Nickel's great. He lost against René de Ritter. Look, it happens. You feel me? But he came and showed like, look, bro, I'm still him, and it really threw me off because like during the fucking press conferences and the weigh-ins and shit, he was clean shaven, fucking long hair, and then he pulls up to the fight looking like just regular Bo Nickel. It was really threw me off. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, who's this guy? I got used to the clean shaven, long hair. It really threw me off. But yeah, Bo Nickel, great performance. I mean, first 2 fights off to a great start. Like Bo Nickel with a crazy combination to floor him and then finish it on the ground. I mean, 2 very good performances off rip. And honestly, like each person had great performances. It like fights alone, this card is the best. Like even if it was just in the Apex, bro, like these fights were fucking nuts, bro. Like genuinely nuts. Including Roofy versus Michael Chandler. Oh my god, bro. Roofy genuinely had one of the best performances I've ever seen from him to date. Again, it was against Michael Chandler of all people, but yeah, I mean, walked him down and just like humiliated him, bro. Like Michael Chandler didn't even have a chance. Very good, very good performance from Roofy. I was like genuinely like, holy shit, like Roofy, bro. We need like a good fight. Give him the Saint Denis rematch, honestly. If Saint Denis loses to Patty, I want to see Roofy versus Benoit Saint Denis again, please. I would love to see Roofy just get that win back. Obviously, Hokit came in and just destroyed Derek Lewis. I want to say I'm not surprised, but I did have a slight inkling. I was like, I could see Derek Lewis maybe hitting something, but I think Hokit came in and he fought very well. He definitely fought smarter than he did against Curtis Blades, in my opinion. I think against Curtis, he really just like ran in and didn't really think about anything. Against Derek Lewis, he actually took some time to like, do something that was smart, which is good. Obviously, he had the whole like Michelle Obama line.
Michelle Obama is a man.
Very crazy to say on the White House lawn. To each his own. Sean O'Malley, very happy about that as well. Good performance. First round was okay. Zahabi was just spamming the leg kicks. But Sean found his range and hit him with a good jab, and then followed up with the right hand while he was like coming up. very solid performance. Instantly hit him with a salute, like very very cool. It's good to see Sean O'Malley getting a finish again. Like that's great. That's good. That's always fun to see. Sean O'Malley obviously is up there for me when it comes to just like fighters. Very very big Sean O'Malley fan. Um, and then what after that? I think it's co-main to main, and that's Alex Pieta versus Cyril Gahn. I wanted Alex to win. I think him becoming a 3 division champion would have just been insane. But Cyril Gahn, man, he's not bad. You know, he's not bad. He's talented, technical, able to get it done, and yeah, I mean even with the 11 back to the head strikes that he did, like the elbows to the back of the head, you know, at the end of the day, he did stop Alex Pieta and knock him out and get a finish on him. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is. Alex Pieta did look a little like slow to find his range and find his rhythm. I think he just kind of like I don't know. He couldn't really get past the jab of Cyril Gahn, which is understandable. I mean, Tom Aspinall was having trouble with it in that first round as well. Um, so yeah, I mean, I guess we're having Tom Aspinall versus Cyril Gahn. Maybe if fucking Eddie Hearn lets him fucking fight. I guess we'll see. But yeah, and then main event, bro. Holy shit, that was the biggest holy shit moment like I've had with UFC. I mean, obviously, literally what last month it was Sean Strickland and Hamzat, and even then I was like, holy shit, like what the fuck. But then, not even like what a month later we top it. We top it. Like how the fuck does Justin Gaethje do that to Ilia Topuria? How the fuck? Like I would have never thought that was even a possibility. Genuinely would have never thought it. I was so consumed by the media, by social media, by everybody that like Ilia Topuria is not gonna lose this. Like there's literally no chance. I remember with my parlay, bro. Like I was up what 5 fights, and then my last 2 were Alex Pieta, Ilia, and I even thought, bro, I was like, I literally just did Alex as a pick because I was like, I'm just gonna pick all the underdog or all the favorites. So I picked all the favorites for my parlay, and then I just like let it ride. You feel me? And yeah, didn't work out, man. Alex Pieta gets fucking slumped in the second round, and then Ilya just like gets fucking Tony Ferguson by Justin Gaethje, man. Like I just genuinely am still in shock, and I don't know, bro. I mean, obviously, the first thing I thought, like when the fight ended, I was like, dude, like I'm glad that it ended. Like genuinely glad that it ended because if they would have gone another fight, like another round, and Ilya's sitting there like, bro, it would have been bad. It would have been genuine. Like he was already fucked. Um, and it's just a big turn of events. Honestly, the craziest underdog story at the White House. The American beats the fucking undefeated. It's just like it's just such a like fairy tale. Like I don't know, dude. It's insane. But you know, I guess at this point, bro, with Connor, and that's another thing. The fucking UFC 6 cover curse. The cover just with any of the games, the cover curse is in full effect, man. And I'm honestly looking at the Conor McGregor Max Holloway fight and thinking it might not be crazy to pick Conor, bro. It might not be crazy to pick Conor. Because genuinely, holy shit. I don't understand, man. I genuinely don't understand. So, yeah, if you guys didn't watch UFC, you honestly missed out. One of the best cards of all time. It genuinely, like, I don't think anybody's watched that card and was like, you know, obviously, Alex lost. Ilya lost. Like, I was sad about that. But, like, it's still, like, good fights. You know what I mean? It could have been, like, a Jan versus Pantoja, and, you know, Ilya's arm breaks, and it's like, you know, fuck. But, very good card. Very, very good card. I'm sure everybody that watched it had a great time. But let's look at we got a couple gaming shits. I really I didn't want to go too crazy with like gaming news and stuff. Obviously there was the Xbox Showcase, the PlayStation State of Play, the fucking Summer Games event or whatever, and a lot of things got announced. Not a lot to the point where it's like something crazy that like needs to be talked about got announced. I mean, there's the new God of War Luffy or Laffy game. I don't know. I think it's not Luffy. It's like Leafy or something. I don't know. It looks cool. I still need to play like the God of War games to begin with. Like I've played the PS2 ones, but the reboot ones I do need to put some time into. I will say, with the Xbox Showcase, I'm very happy to say that like Xbox is fully like back into its groove and really showing like, okay, we're taking shit seriously. The new Xbox like special edition, 25-year edition special whatever, that shit looks beautiful, gang. Holy shit. It looks spectacular. It's right here. I got one. It looks good. It looks really, really good. Obviously, it's a homage to, the older original Xbox, the clear clamshell, like green, translucent, whatever. It looks great. I think it looks really, really good. I would love to have one. I would love to have one. And I saw that everybody that attended the showcase got one for free or is going to get one for free. Insane. That's so cool. Um, Obviously, Fable got not announced, but more footage for it. Crazy Taxi did get announced though, and State of Decay 3 got announced, and some other stuff got talked about and stuff. The Clockwork Revolution or whatever it's called, that game looks pretty good. Some more footage for that dropped. I'm excited for State of Decay 3. That looks really good. I'm just going off the top of my head. I don't want to go too crazy on the gaming shit. I know last episode we talked a lot about gaming and a lot about what's coming out and stuff. Obviously, September is like stacked. You got Wolverine coming out, The Blood of Dawn Walker, Control, Silent Hill Townfall, Halloween, Fire Emblem. Like everybody's trying to avoid GTA in November by just putting everything in September. They're like, hey, GTA is right here. Yeah, fuck that shit. Yo, put that bitch in September. We don't want nothing to do with GTA. And I get it. I get it. I think the only thing that is dropping in November that's like off the top of my head is the Godzilla remake. I think it's like the GameCube Godzilla game that's getting remade or something, which does look good. I do fuck with that game. But yeah, I mean, there's a lot obviously coming out. All three events were very good. I think they all like showed some good stuff. The Wolf Among Us 2 got announced. That looks really cool. I'm very glad to see that that's actually a thing and it's coming out and it's real. And then they're remastering the first one. That looks great. Alien Isolation 2, very cool. I need to finish the first one. Cuphead 2, I guess, or the new Cuphead news or whatever. That's cool. Yeah, I mean, just a lot of cool stuff. And a very good year for gaming. Honestly, just a very good year for gaming. And really a very good game for just everything, movies, music, like everything. And I want to put some reviews out there. I have 2 reviews for 2 movies that I've seen recently. Obviously, the last couple episodes I've been talking about Obsession because it's kind of hard not to. I mean, it's literally everywhere. It's breaking a bunch of records, and it's literally one of the biggest movies right now, and it's doing very, very well. I wish I had like a water or something. My mouth is genuinely like so fucking dry. I feel like I'm in the middle of the fucking desert right now. But I finally saw Obsession in theaters, and before I give my review, I want to say a pet peeve of mine real quick, and it genuinely might like persuade me not to go see horror movies in theaters, and it sucks to that this is the reality of things because it really like kind of irks me. I genuinely hate going to like a horror movie screening for like Obsession, it was the same thing when I went to go see Hereditary in theaters. You just have people in the theaters laughing, just like laughing out at everything. And I get it. Like there's parts of Obsession that are supposed to be funny, like supposed to be like, you know, not to say not like taken seriously, but like supposed to make you like maybe laugh. You know what I mean? But like I don't know, dude. Like I'm watching the movie and there's scenes where genuinely you should be not like scared, but like at least on edge. You know, I want to watch this movie and feel like uneasy, uncomfortable, and like I want to get the full experience, but I can't because like everybody in the theater is just like laughing at like shit that really isn't that funny, and I don't know. It could be very much like a pet peeve, very me kind of thing, but I genuinely thought it was kind of annoying watching the movie and like seeing a scene that like I thought was really good and was really tense, and then just having like people around me like laughing, you know. And like I said, it happened with Hereditary as well. Um, and I don't know. I think people when they watch horror movies, they just like they I don't know. Like maybe that's just their way of like not like feeling scared. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But I know I'm not like alone on this. I saw a post about it. But overall, Obsession is very good. I mean, it's very impressive in my opinion. The fact that Curry Barker is, you know, however old he is, what 20 something, I don't know, he's in his 20s, and he's able to take, you know, $750,000, put it towards this movie, do it not only in a month, but do it like, you know, probably 12-hour days, like shooting it. Like, it's just incredibly, incredibly impressive to do it in a month with this kind of budget and, you know, this kind of idea and this kind of scope. You know what I mean? Like, it is just impressive. And that's really the main thing that made me, like, fuck with this movie so much. Is the fact that like it's just an indie film, I guess you could say. I mean, it's literally low budget, done in a month, and it's just insane what they did with that type of, you know, I guess fucking situation. I guess you could say, but um, it's very good. I thought it was very very good. The cinematography was great. I think it looked good. A lot of the performances were great. I mean, obviously, Indy Navarrete, I believe her name is, she did great. The actor who played Bear, I don't know his real name, but he did great. And overall, I mean, I don't really have many complaints about the film. I gave it on Letterboxd. I gave it a 4.5 out of 5. I don't think it was like a 10 out of 10 movie. At first, I gave it an 8 out of 10. And if we're being like super, super, super like specific, I'd probably give it, rather than like a 4.59, I'd probably give it like an 85, maybe like a 80, like 85, 90, like around there, like an 88, 87, something like that. Um, but yeah, I mean 4.5. That literally the fact that it was in a month and that it was less than $1 million bumps it up a little bit. Very good movie. Definitely recommend it, and I would love to recommend it to go see in film or in theater. You know what I mean? I would say like go see it in theaters. But there's a good chance that you might run into people just laughing at the movie. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. It threw me off, and I was gonna go watch Backrooms, but I kind of didn't want to run into the same situation. I didn't want to watch it, and like people were like laughing at it. You know what I mean? It's like, and not like laughing at it, but like, I don't know. It's just it kind of threw me off a little bit. But very good movie, and I also had some time at home to sit down and watch The Whale, which is a A24 movie with Brandon Fraser starring in it. He plays a very obese, fat, 600-pound man. I forget what his name is in the movie. It'll be on screen. There's his name. And this is Brandon Fraser. If you don't know who Brandon Fraser is, holy moly, his performance was fucking so good. Like genuinely, he got the Oscar for it, and the thing is, after seeing the performance and seeing the movie, like I'm very glad that he got the performance. Like holy shit, I don't know what it is about The Whale. Like I see so many mixed reviews about it. I see people either saying like this is just the most pointless like piece of media, you know, ever. Like I don't know, like people just really shit on it, and then people really like say like no, this is very good. I'm definitely on the side of like this is very good. I thought The Whale was very touching and very like emotional, and just really got me, bro. Like I don't know, like it's just so like fucking I don't even know, dude. I genuinely I don't like, not to say I don't like crying. I just don't. I feel like when I cry, I like try not to cry. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to like completely bawl. I always kind of like hold it back. But I was watching this movie and I was doing that. And I was kind of holding it back, and I was like, fuck that. You know what I mean? I was like, dude, I'm gonna just let it out. And I genuinely had such a good cry watching this movie. I don't know what it was. It just like really fucking got me, bro. But even with that said, I gave it a 4 out of 5 on Letterboxd. By the way, follow me on Letterboxd. I think my name is just Tmmrnight on there, TMMRNIGHT. So definitely go check me out on there. I'm ranking a lot of movies, and eventually I'll be going through my whole collection and trying to watch as many as I can. But yeah, I give it a 4 out of 5, 8 out of 10. I thought it was really good. Um, I thought it wasn't like amazing, um, to the point where it was like obviously a 10 out of 10, but I thought it was very, very solid. Performances really, really like got me, bro. Brandon Fraser, oh my god, I love Brandon Fraser after watching this movie. I loved him beforehand, but watching this movie really showed me like, holy shit, he is just so fucking good. There's also some other movies, obviously, that have come out. Disclosure Day, the new Steven Spielberg movie just came out, and so far I've kind of been hearing similar things, I guess you could say, to The Whale. Very kind of iffy, mixed reviews on it. I know some people have been saying it's okay, some people saying it's like, pretty good. I don't know. I'm not very like excited for it. I don't know if I'll go out of my way and watch it. It is one of those things where it's like a brand new science fiction Steven Spielberg movie, and like that's kind of cool. You know what I mean? And to say like, yeah, I was there and I watched that for a say is kind of cool. And so like I kind of want to watch it. But like I said, I've been hearing kind of mixed reviews about it, so I don't know. Obviously, Scary Movie is out. I've been hearing it's been kind of not maybe bombing, but it's been doing not very good money wise. But money wise, um, and yeah, I'm not very excited to see it. I think I will see it with one of my boys pretty soon. Um, so I hope it's fun. I hope it's just a fun time. I mean, I like some of the older scary movies. I think some are hit or miss. Some are like more stupider than others. So I'm excited to see like how stupid it is. But if I had to assume, I'm pretty sure it's going to be pretty stupid. And then also, Masters of the Universe came out. That's the new like He-Man reboot. All the He-Man fans are either dead or like 70 years old, 50 years. I don't know who this movie is like targeted towards. And I had people in my ear telling me like, this movie's gonna make a lot of money. You're crazy for not thinking that this movie's gonna make a lot of money. This is He-Man we're talking about. Yeah, he's exactly. This is He-Man we're talking about. This motherfucker hasn't been shit for like years, bro. What, 80s, 90s? What are we talking about? It's cool. I'm sure it's a good movie. I've heard decent things about it. I've heard it's like a solid movie. But like, genuinely, who is this catered towards? Was this made by He-Man enthusiasts, and they're like, oh, we liked it as a kid. The kids nowadays surely have to like it. They have all this MCU, DCU shit. Like they gotta fuck with this shit. I don't know. I don't know who the target audience was. Genuinely, um, I don't know. I don't know if it's been doing good. I don't know much about it, and I'm not really interested in seeing it. If there's nothing else that I need to talk about, then I guess we'll go into none other than a bowl of hot takes.
Hot takes, yeah, what you gon' say? Hot takes, hot politics, every other Monday. Yeah, every other Monday.
Let's do like two or three, and we'll talk about them, and we'll see. I know some of these might be a little outdated, but we do have some newer ones in here too. I guess we'll go this one and see what this one's talking about. Ooh. I mean, this is a hot take, but like, is it really though? The new DCU right? So James Gunn's DCU with Superman, Supergirl, fucking all that shit. You know what I'm talking about. Has a better movie to start a cinematic universe compared to MCU. So basically, Superman versus Iron Man, taking the two movies and figuring out like which one was a better start to a cinematic universe. I'm gonna have to give it to Superman. I don't think that's a hot take. Like, are genuinely think about it, bro? Like, that's not a hot take to say that Superman is a better start and genuinely a better movie. Like, let's keep it for real. Superman, 2025, right? Yeah, 2025 Superman is a better movie than Iron Man and a better start to the cinematic universe. I mean, you got more characters, more like fucking on the line, better characters in my opinion. I mean, Iron Man's up there obviously, but like I don't think that's much of a hot take, but I could be tripping. Maybe you guys can disagree in the comments, but like I said, I think Superman is a better start to the cinematic universe than the MCU, than Iron Man. There's one in here that like felt really sturdy. Okay. Ooh, okay. Minecraft as a game is one of the most overrated of all time. Hear me out, right? Take some time, hear me out. Stop throwing shit at me, please. Hear me out. Listen, I fuck with Minecraft, okay? I fuck with Minecraft. It has a special place in my heart. I grew up with it. 360 days, I was on that bitch playing. Like, I love Minecraft. You feel me? I love it. I know a lot of people, a lot of my friends really fuck with Minecraft. Hear me out, okay? Hear me out. I think when you really, like, you compare Minecraft to other games, I think it's a little overrated. I think, realistically, Minecraft is a very simple concept. It's a very simple world, very simple execution of that concept, and just overall, like, I think people do tend to like overhype and overrate the game itself. And what I mean by that is like the gameplay and the fucking, the act of playing the game. Yes, Minecraft is fun. You know what I mean? And I know this might be a stupid argument, but I'm looking vanilla Minecraft. I don't consider the mods and all the fan stuff that people have made as like considerable for like what Minecraft is. Like it is. I mean, as a grand whole scheme, whatever, like yes, you can include mods, but like when I compare it to a fucking, I don't know, a GTA or a fucking, I don't even know, Red Dead Redemption, like just, I don't know, Last of Us, like some of these really, really good games. I don't know, like I think it's not far off from being like properly rated. I think people should love Minecraft. But people that say like Ride or Die, Minecraft is top 3 video games of all time, I can't get behind that, bro. I can't. I just can't. I can't. I don't know. I don't see it. For me, like, might be a hot take. Okay, I'll add on to this. I think it's top 10. I don't think it's top 5. Definitely not top 3. But that's another conversation. What my top 10 video games of all time are. I mean, I'll have to take some time for that one. All right, last one before we wrap things up. Let's see what we got. This is easy. This is not even a hot take. I'm not gonna lie. I might not even say this one, and I might do another one because I kind of wrote this one down. And, like, I think everybody's going to agree with this one. Batman's Rogues Gallery is the best by far compared to any other superhero. So, even, Spider-Man, Superman, Iron Man. Like, Batman has the best villains. Like, let's be honest. It's not even a debate. And if you genuinely try to tell me, like, yeah, Spider-Man has better villains, I don't think he does. I think Spider-Man is the closest to having, anywhere near, but I think Batman for sure has the best. We're gonna do one more because that's not really high. I want something steamy. I don't remember some of these ones that I've written down. This is kind of in the same line as the first one, sort of. Robert Pattinson's Batman. So the Batman movie, and they just actually started production on the second one. Fun fact for you guys. Robert Pattinson's Batman and David Cornsweet's Superman. So the DCU Superman and this kind of standalone Batman. There's a lot of talk online about how they should be in the same universe and how this Batman should be, the Batman for this universe and should be the DCU Batman and whatever. I'm on the side of no. I don't think David Cornsweet's Superman and Robert Pattinson's Batman should coincide. I don't think it would work. I don't like the idea of, taking this once standalone movie, basically retconning it and being like, actually no, that's part of this whole other thing. I don't think that's gonna work. I don't like it. I think you should just do a whole different Batman that is like completely, separate and different and, maybe brighter and funner and has the Robins and like do something different. You know what I mean? Like do something that we haven't seen in a while. I would really, really recommend the newest Batman run, the newest comics that are coming out. I forget who the writer is on them. I'll pop them up on screen. But this new Batman series for comics, I mean, this suit is the best suit. It was in the Lego Batman game as well, which let me know in the comments what you guys have been thinking about Lego Batman. Very solid so far. But yeah, this suit, in my opinion, is like so good, bro. Holy shit. This suit is fire. And I think lean into that rather than just taking fucking Robert Pattinson and just being like, yeah, that was always the plan. Because it wasn't, bro. Like, let's be honest. Was not the plan. What are we talking about? I don't like it. I don't like it whatsoever. And actually, I'll show you the comic that I'm talking about. I mean, this cover is so fucking sick. But this is the series that I was talking about, the new Batman from, I'm pretty sure, like 2025, 2026, I don't know. I can't remember what year it started. But Matt Fraction, basically. Matt Fraction Batman. This cover is sick. But this fucking suit, so good. Oh, my God. And honestly, this series is just very, very solid. So for Pick a Panel, I might as well just recommend it. If you haven't already, definitely try to seek out. I don't know if there's been any trades so far for the Matt Fraction Batmans, but if there has, definitely pick up a trade or something or try to get all the issues. Pretty sure, I think they're just now getting into double digits. I can't remember off the top of my head, but very good. But that would be my recommendation. I need to take some medicine and really just like clock out. I'm like very tired. I just want to watch some movies and shit. So, yeah, much love to everybody. Much love to Kevin for editing this video. Everybody, again, give a round of applause for Kevin. Let him know down in the comments what you think of the edits. Maybe he goes crazy. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe, we'll figure it out. It was always something that we're going to talk about. I'm like super sick, bro. Holy shit. But yeah, I fuck with y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for giving me your time. And quick little episode, quick little talk, nothing too crazy. And yeah, I fuck with y'all. Thank you for tuning in to episode 8 of Beanbag Banter. I hope y'all have a good one. Peace out. Holy jamoli.